ladies and gentlemen, Regina Bell. We got some talking to do, y'all. We got some talkings to do. It is 4 o'clock in the morning. I ain't supposed to be up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm supposed to be asleep. But nevertheless, now look, ChatGPT has just released ChatGPT 3, and I tested it just a little bit. When I mean a little bit, I mean just a little bit. I was working on an app, and I got it to do the code. It can't produce the app, but it can produce the code, and I took the code and I put it in Claude. I'm going to use ChatGPT with Claude. But 3 seems to be a whole lot faster. I'm just letting you know. And it seems to be better than Chat 5.2. So 5.3 released yesterday to all of us. Previously, it was only released to those who pay $200 a month. ChatGPT ain't worth $200 a month. Now, the people who pay $200 a month, if you don't understand why somebody would pay $200 a month for ChatGPT, that's the people who are running these companies who have AI models for their company. They're doing it for companies, so their customers are paying for it, not the company. You feel me? That's what ChatGPT is doing. Piece of junk. All right. Now, just want to tell y'all that. The second thing, I done develop an app. Can't give it to y'all. That's for me. It's an accounting app. But no. This is accounting revamped. And when I say revamped, I mean vamped. Okay? And this one does the forms. It has agents associated with it. Man, I went overboard. Love overboard. My love's in need of help. Love overboard. I sure can't help myself. Love overboard. I don't know what to do. Love overboard. I'm so in love with you. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Gladys. And the Pips singing Love Overboard. Anyway, that wasn't them, that was you. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, that app that I done created, I am thoroughly impressed with myself. We are almost there. See, with the state of the AI models, we're getting to the point to where you ain't gonna have to pay for no app no more. That's where we are. You can create your own app. Oh, trust me. And there are some techniques that you can use to create the ultimate app without having to have a jailbreak. Can't tell it to you over my videos because they listen to my videos, so I can't let them know what I was doing. So they're going to start monitoring what I'm doing and thinking that they're monitoring. Lord have mercy. I can't even do no talking right now to let y'all know how they can't even get around that. Whew. But anyway, because they watch my videos, people. Look, I don't care if judges, attorneys, and other so-called officials watch my videos. I could care less. I don't care if they watch it now. I don't care if they watch it in the future. They don't have to watch. I know why they're watching. And yes, those of you attorneys out there who you are watching the videos, I know you're getting ideas. And no, I'm not being facetious. Yes, I am. Yes, I know attorneys watch my videos. I know that they talk about me in their chat rooms. Okay? I'm nobody special. And I promise you, and I know you're agreeing right now, you're right, you're nobody special. I am nobody special. But I know I don't think like them. And I know the angles I go at, I give them ideas. Look, if you don't understand, in Puerto Rico, I cross-examined a police officer. He was a federal so-called officer. And I just asked him a simple question. Have you ever lied before? That's all I asked. Okay, that's all I asked. Why? Because no matter how he answered the question, it was a catch-22. I put him in a position, no matter what answer he gave, it would look bad on him. If he said, yes, I've lied, that means he can't be trusted. And if he says, no, I've never lied, that means he's lying right then and there. That's what I did to that officer. And then several other attorneys started using it. As a matter of fact, what was his name? Dang it, I can't think of that man's name. Sorry, his name was, he has a Spanish name. He was Puerto Rican. He spoke broken English and Spanish. And for Puerto Ricans, that's broken English and broken Spanish. You know what I'm saying? They speak Spanglish. Seriously. But anyway, man, I can't think. It starts with an A, and I can't think of his name. Anywho, he came back and he told me when he went to trial, because I was doing petitions for him, and he goes into trial and he's talking to his attorney, and they're talking about me. And his attorney told him, not me, she didn't tell him to tell me, she was telling him about something she had just witnessed about an attorney asking a police officer had he ever lied before on the stand. Really? Really? Where did he get that from? It's the same courtroom, just a couple of months later. But where did he get that from? I didn't notice anybody else in the room, because I didn't pay attention to who else was in the room. But I know that they got it. Oh, and by the way, I had just come up with that at that moment. I had not prepared that question. So, I don't think the way they do. But I do think catch-22. Why? Because people are always trying to trap me in my words. So my job is not just to trap you in your words, but to give you no way out. When I say trap, I mean to give you no way out. Whatever you answer, ta-da-da. That's why I teach my GPTs to give catch-22 interrogatories. Catch-22 questions for the court. Now, A, we're at that point where you all can do that. How do you do a catch-22 question for the court? Well, you tell the GPT that you need to ask a federal question, especially on a federal level. And when you ask the federal question, you need to do it in such a way that no matter how the judge answers the question, they're doing it in your favor. They're agreeing with your premise. That's all you got to do. They do that to you all the time. They'll ask you a question. Well, not all the time, because not many of the judges are smart enough to do it like that. So there you go. Now, I has to get up from here. I don't want to get up from here. I'd rather go back to sleep, but I can't, because this is Wednesday, the busiest day of the week, and I got to work on an appeal. Yay. It's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful world. Now, gonna let y'all get, because we're just talking about Nita Help and Regina Bell. Okay, because, she gonna take us on out of here, because that's what, hey, Regina, that's what she does, okay? Y'all have a good day.